talk about IELTS Part I. So before starting, I would like a volunteer in order to give your comments and your impression about the video. So a volunteer, go first and then in the same order, please.
Okay, I want to start.
Yes, Maiden, please go ahead.
Gisela.
Okay, Gisela. Sorry.
Okay. And the IELTS video began with an interview between two persons. Began with simple questions about your full name, where are you from, family, occupation, etc. Then the question become more complex. Um, for example, question like about some fields, what kinds of things do you usually enjoy, for example, how important it is for you to relax at the end of the week.
Yes.
Then the conversation becomes more complex um, with the time. In the end of the video, uh, he gave to her a specific topic so that we go think about it and speak for 1 or more minutes in the final.
Well, that's a precise opinion. You guys all heard what Gisela just said. Diane, I think you have some
Yes,
impression about the video. Please share your impression.
yes, teacher, as Gisela said, some personal questions like name, ID number, nationality, and work, and talk about the weekends, about relax, how important it's relaxing at the weekend. And at the end of the interview, give a topic and have to talk about 1 to 2 minutes. I think is that the time.
Good, good. Steven, you are the guy. I know you have something to add. There is always something to add. It looks like it's a
Yeah,
short video, here to say, but no.
like for example, if you see the video, is when you have a job interview and they ask you about different normal and common things, but you're supposed to be able to answer correctly. Like for example, what do you do in your free time? What do you do? What do you like to do on weekends? Yeah, and as Gisela said, it's like every time they ask you something different, every question is going to be more complex. And as we know, our normal questions, we suppose, it's an IELTS exam, we suppose we should answer them, as I always say, in a long way, right? Because we cannot say, like, yes, what do you like to do in your free time? I like to swim. Yeah, you're supposed to answer correctly and to give a good answer to the interviewer.
Good, good. Maiden, that's an interesting background. Please give some more despite this conversation, please.
Okay. In this exam, the speaker asks question about personal information like the profession, work, school, free times, activities of free times, activities in the next weekend, um, hobbies, or and the finish talking about around 1 to 2 minutes about a topic.
That's right. That's right. Times matter. Times matter. And but wait. Emily, for sure you have just something important to say, please.
Okay. In the video, I can say that it was an interview between two individuals, a man and a woman. I cannot say their names. I don't know. Remember. He asked him um, variety of questions for his name, identity, car, his weekends, what he would like in the future, because he chose a certain profession and fields, and the change that the same field have within Paris until now. And to finish, you will tell about a topic for a minute or more.
Good, good. I had a question. I got a question for a student, and if you notice in the video they say, you are going to be asked about familiar topic, familiar topic, familiar topic. I mean, things that are supposed that you already know. Your family, your academic background, right? Your interests, your hobbies, and so on. So what's the criteria? What's the criteria to distinguish what is familiar to to some person to what is not familiar? Can you imagine what's the criteria behind that?
Who has to answer? Who's the question for?
Yeah,
For me?
it's free, please.
What is familiar for? What I mean, what is familiar for me and familiar for? What is the difference between what is familiar for me and familiar for everybody in
That's
general?
right. That's right. That's right.
Yes. Well, I mean, as you just mentioned, you have to be carefully because not all that is familiar for me is going to be familiar for everybody, right?
Yeah.
So if they ask me about common things, like for example, what do you do in your free time? Well, I could say it's familiar for me to dance salsa because it's something very personal. But I can just say that I have to be careful and answer like my free time. I go to cinema and answer very general um, topics or general activities. I just
Okay.
I just
That's
do that,
good.
right?
That
So it's for like because the culture is so big.
that's
So
right. That's the point. That's the point. I mean, that put the pressure in the shoulder of the examiner. But wait, IELTS Part 1 is an opportunity for the participant to take the control of the whole conversation. I mean, the boundaries from what is familiar to what isn't familiar are too subjective. That means that the participant is free to talk about what is familiar to him. Nobody is going to object or reject what is or what isn't familiar to that person. What you can give for sure is that you have to talk. You have to take control of the conversation. The examiner is not going to interrupt you, because when you say familiar, it's the opportunity for the participants, it's the best opportunity for the participant to show their capabilities, their skills, right? So it's the only part on the entire test where you can raise your score, because as we move up in the test, in the conversation, you are going to be facing more complex questions, questions that are out of your control zone, questions that are out of you. So that's why it's important that you speak the most. So let's start with Diane. Diane, I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Carlos Alberto Castro Causil. Excuse me, I'm going to place this over here. Can you please tell me your name, Diane?
My name is Diana Catherine Melo Rincon.
Can you please repeat your name?
Diane Catherine Melo Rincon.
Okay. How do you spell Catherine?
Catherine?
Yeah, how do you spell Catherine?
Of the name or Catherine?
Catherine, Catherine.
Katherine.
Good. N-E. Can you tell me where are you from?
I'm from Pamplona, Norte de Santander.
Pamplona, Norte de Santander. Okay. Can you tell me your identification number, please?
60, 26, 79, 73.
Again?
60, 26, 79, 73.
Good, good. I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself. Please talk about what you do at work. Or
What? At work?
yes?
I teach English to children to 2 years from to 5 years old. I do class 1 hour a week, a day for each course. So I really enjoy my work because I really like work with children. They are very funny and lovely, and I love them so much.
Good. Well, you already say something about, but why did you choose this profession?
Because I love teach. I think when we are teaching, we have to love our career, because if we don't enjoy teaching, I think it's too difficult to transmit what we what we know. And since I remember, I always enjoy teach.
Good, thank you. Now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about your friends. Do you have a lot of friends?
I used to do a lot of friends when I was younger, but now I have two or three friends that they are always with me. I can count with them for everything, and they are as my family, my second family.
Good.
And
That takes me to ask you the next question. Who is your best friend and why?
who? My name is Juanita because I know her since we were at school, and all our life we have been friends, and we studying. We when we go out to school, we went to study in Bogota, and then we studied both in the same university, and then we come back to Pamplona, and we never separate.
Good.
And because of that, she's my best friend.
Thank you, Diane. That was very nice of you. Now let's move to other participants. Let's hear Emily.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, Emily. Well, you already know my name. Anyway, I'm going to introduce myself again. My name is Carlos Alberto Castro Caucil. Can you please tell me your full name?
My name is Emily Catherine Ladino.
Emily
Yes, Catherine
Catherine
Ladino.
Ladina. Okay, how do you spell Ladina?
Excuse me?
Yes, how do you spell Ladina?
Okay. L um ADAMO.
Okay, N-O. Can you please tell me where are you from?
I live in Belén de los Andaquíes, Caquetá.
Excuse me?
I live in Belén de los Andaquíes, Caquetá.
Okay, okay. Can you please share your identification number?
Oh, okay. Is 165 14 600.
165?
14 600. 100.
Okay, thank you. I'd like now to ask you a fake question about yourself.
Okay.
Uh, do you work or do you study?
Study.
Okay. So, why did you study? I mean, what do you study first beforehand? What do you study?
I study in la zona sur, Florencia. Um, Bachelor degree for language, English. Um,
Good,
and my seventh semester, maybe, or
good, good.
eighth.
what make you decide for studying this career?
Um, I'm not sure. My plan is to graduate, get my visa, and go to Orlando. I am taking up a master degree in translation and interpretation. I am still not sure. I've been an educator, speaking English, having a degree as such. Given your several opportunities, and is something that I will think about as I go. Being an educator in attractive, most of the family on my father's part are teachers. You could say that is something that we carry. Teaching, thinking, dynamic in the environment allowed me new ways of learning of support.
Good. Now, now let's talk about something else. Let's talk about you and IELTS. Why are you taking IELTS?
I
Yeah.
no entiendo. ¿Qué es el IELTS?
IELTS is International English Language Testing System. And the question is, why are you taking IELTS? Why are you taking the um, the speaking test? In other words,
No, no.
what's the purpose of taking the speaking test for you?
I'm not sure.
Maybe you want to get a job in a foreign country, you want to just to travel, you want what's the purpose of taking this speaking test? Okay, let's move. What do you enjoy about learning English? Emily,
Um,
what do you enjoy about learning English? Okay,
okay.
time is
Well,
over.
I
Time is over.
I will know where to start something about it. Um, More than I am now, I have learned English. I shoot towards science programs, animals, and others, and school developer English in courses. Although I have problems, I test my layers. I'm bullying. But in it, I love my more. I forget what I learned. After a few years, I decided to resume my studies. Still have problems and missing words. On the other hand, I improve my English and I read the national voice of this. I can go out right bra. I have the invitation of an out to live in Orlando, Florida, and I could know my master's degree and I know an environment. I know that there are several options. I've been an educator working in a company. I sent some course in this day and I had no trip to finish which place to take.
Again, Emily, that was nice of you. Thank you. Now let's listen, Gisela. You have the opportunity to take IELTS Part I.
Okay, thank you.
You already know my name. Anyway, my name is Carlos Alberto Castro Causil. Can you please tell me your full name?
Yes, my full name is Gloria Gisela Costa Brava.
Okay, how you spell Gloria?
Gisela.
Okay, again, please. Gloria, how you spell Gloria?
Glorea.
Okay, thanks. Can you please tell me your ID number?
Yes, 11, 22, 649, 979.
Good, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself.
Okay.
Uh, do you listen to music?
Yes, I enjoy to listen to music in the afternoon, in the night, because it's my free time.
Good. Okay, and how do you listen to music?
Tell me, please. There's
How?
an interference.
Yes. How do you listen to music?
Okay, I listen the music in my room, in my computer. I prefer listen with my phone or with my computer.
Okay. Uh, are your music tastes diverse?
Yes, my things are diverse because I like the Colombian music and the other singers in the other languages.
Good.
For
Thank you.
example, yes, in French or sometimes in French or in English.
Good. Sometimes in French, you say?
Yes.
So that means you are studying French.
Tell me.
I mean, you say you like to listen music in French.
I like, for example, the chaps, the Hebrews. I don't understand well their language, so I like the um, the instruments and the sounds because I don't study about the content.
Good. Uh, do you like to sing alone to your favorite song?
My favorite song,
Yes. Do
yes,
you?
I like it. Tell me.
Yes. I was to restate the question. Do you like to sing alone your favorite song?
Yes, I like I like to sing the Adele songs, the the Lady Gaga songs, another girls,
Yes.
Abby Jones, etc.
When 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 singing alone, where is your favorite uh, place? I mean, you sing at the bathroom, uh, inside your bedroom. Where is your
Yes,
favorite place to sing alone?
my favorite place for listening my favorite music is my inside my bedroom.
Good. Are you learning a musical instrument at the moment?
No, nothing for the moment.
All right. But you would like to, right?
Yes, I would like in the future.
Okay. Is live music popular in our country, in your country? Live music popular in your country?
In my country, there is many popular songs like vallenato, like ranchera, uh, and the others topics like popular or carranga and other songs that belongs to the region, the
Good.
specific region to the country.
Well, Gisela, that's it. Thank you very much. Now we have to move to somebody else. In this case, Maiden.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Maiden, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Can you please tell me your full name?
Maiden Juliet Sánchez Fajardo.
Okay. How do you spell Fajardo?
Fajardo.
That's okay. Can you please tell me where are you from?
I am from Florencia, Caquetá.
Florencia. Okay. Can you please tell me your ID number?
Okay. 1,170,515,510.
Okay. Now I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself. Do you study or do you work?
I just study.
Okay, you study. So, what is your career?
Um, my career is English.
Okay. And in what semester are you in?
I am in ninth semester.
Okay. Ninth semester. Good. Can you please tell me what what do you like the most? I mean, what are your interests?
Okay. I like sleep, share time with my family in the weekend, um, study, go to the um, mall, spa, and
Because
hair
I want
salon.
to ask you some question about your family. For example, how many people are there in your immediate family? How many people are there in your immediate family?
Mm, okay, in my family there are six person approximately. But I live with my son and my pet.
Good. So your family is small?
Yes, my family is small.
So what do you do together when you are with your small family? What do you do when you are?
Okay. I watching TV on I watch TV or go to the to the restaurant, farmers and rivers, in the weekend with my family.
Okay, thank you. Uh, why is family important to you?
Yes, my family is very important for me because 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 they are interesting persons in my life, and I love them.
Good. Thank you. Well, is the chance to hear another voice? This time a male voice, Steven.
Here I am.
Yeah. Well, I guess I should not uh, waste time introducing myself. In any case, my name is Carlos Alberto Castro. Could you please tell me your full name?
Uh, there was a little interference. Can you repeat the question, please?
Yes. I was saying that I'm wasting my time introducing myself once again, but anyway, my name is Carlos Alberto Castro Causil. Can you please tell me your full name?
My name is Steven Garcia Gomez.
Okay, how you spell Gomez?
Gomez.
Z, good. Can you tell me where are you from?
I am from Fusagasugá, Cundinamarca. It's a small town situated in the middle of Colombia.
Good, excellent. Can you please share your ID number with us?
My ID number is 1069713894.
Okay, I didn't got it. Repeat. One
One
zero six.
69713894.
Okay. Now I'd like to ask you a few questions about yourself.
Yes, sure.
Talk about what you do at work, or are you a student, please?
Um, Currently, I am working and I am studying. I am doing both. I am working as an English teacher and I am studying English because, well, I think it's the perfect complement.
Good.
Well, also in my free time, I help my parents. I am a delivery guy because I got a bike. So I help them. They have a cafeteria and they prepare fast food, so I help them too.
Good. I heard you said that you work and study. I mean, you are
Yes.
uh, a dynamic person. So I'm interested to know what's your work about.
My work.
Yeah,
I'm an English teacher. I teach teenagers and adults. I used to teach children, but well, I think I am not the best teaching children. So I am teaching teenagers or people who really want to learn English, adults, and well, all that people who's trying to prepare themselves for exams or for universities or just people who want to learn.
good, good. Now, uh, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about uh, films. Films.
Sure.
How often do you go to cinema?
Okay, before the crisis, before the COVID, I used to go like weekly. I used to go once a week because I love cinema. I love that plan. It's a very um, relaxing plan. You know, you can go and forget about the stress, about the situation, about your job, the studies. So I could say I used to go like, yes, weekly.
Good. Uh,
Sometimes I used to go twice.
good. Now, I would like you to share this information. Are cinema tickets expensive in America? Are cinema
Uh,
tickets expensive there?
well, before the COVID used to be like 10,000 3D and 8,000 uh, normal, right? But after the pandemic, we don't have more 3D because we suppose not to share the glasses. Yeah,
Good.
it's dangerous. So now we only have 2D and it's 8,000 and 6,000. Now it's cheaper. But I don't think it's expensive for a cinema. And the cinema isn't too big. It's a town, right? So I think it's normal.
Okay. What do you think are the advantages of seeing a film at the cinema?
The advantages, well, I think the atmosphere, right? Because you get immersed. Everything is, well, it depends the movie you want to see. Because if you want to see a horror movie, you're going to be in a dark place. The sound is going to be loud, and the screams and everything is going to involve you. So you can, well, it's a high definition. Well, it's supposed to be a high definition screen. So I think those are the best advantages. You can eat and you can change the place. Because if you watch a movie in your house, it's going to be like I'm always in my house, so I'm going to watch a movie in the same television.
You're right. You're right. Uh, do you usually watch films alone or with others?
Actually, I watch film with other people. I don't like to watch films alone, especially horror movies because I get scared, so I don't like it.
Okay. Which actor would you like to play?
Actor.
Yeah. Which actor would you like to play you in a film?
Mm, um, an actor. Well, I would like to play with, I don't know, Robert Downey Jr. Well, I think he's a very cool actor. Iron
That's
Man,
right.
or I don't know. Those are good actors. Will Smith, I think he's a very good actor. Or Jim Carrey, I think he's the funniest actor ever.
Good. Well, Steven, that's it. Thank you for your participation in IELTS Part 1.
Thank you.
Well, guys, give me a second. Well, now in this coming section, I want you to share your impression. We are running out of time, so we have few time, but I want you to share your impression about how you feel in this academic exercise. How you feel your experience. Additionally, I want to share with you some words. First, recognize that most of you has improved a lot. I mean, you sound more natural, you sound more confident. So you see, and we have to recognize that. Additionally, I want to bring up a comparison. And this exercise resembles the process of learning a second language. I mean, of course, we are all in a process for learning a second language. But let's compare this exercise with what it is like the process of a child acquiring the linguistic competence. You see, when a child starts talking, you see that he or she is selfish. He starts talking about his personal things. I prefer to call it comfort zone, right? It's what you know. You feel comfortable talking about what you know. So the same stands for us. You talk about what you know, and IELTS Part I is for you to talk about what you know. So you have to feel comfortable. You are talkative. When we move to IELTS Part II, we are going to be out of that zone. So we are going to move to, more complex topic. As Gisela mentioned within her discourse. So that's something to keep in mind. So Gisela, how you feel in this exercise?
I feel very good because I think this exercise is very interesting to improve the mistake and the lost the fear to express your feelings and your personal information with others. It's an excellent exercise to prepare to for others proficiency exam like IELTS or like sector that is a um, um,
Good. That's it.
is a commitment for the award final career.
Good. Emily, what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes. What you say about this exercise? How you feel? Do you? I mean, what's your impression about the exercise?
Okay. I was very entertaining. Dynamic will be the core word, while informative about how a test or exam will be. For my part, I must say that my nervous examinate and the one that I'm for. Okay? I love and I must prepare more.
Okay. Thank you. Diane, Catherine, please.
Yes, teacher. Okay. I feel very good. I feel more confident when I speaking, and I feel that I have improved a little fluency at the time at speaking too, and I learned about the English proficiency test. I think is very good to know about that topic.
Okay, thank you. Maiden.
I felt very good. I think this practice is very interesting to improve my communication skills and learn to speak more naturally.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh.
Very important, very important. I mean, this exercise help us a lot. I mean, revise our accent, revise our vocabulary, revise how we connect not only words, but ideas, but phrases. You see, that somehow help us to, I mean, change what we usually do, right? Steven, excuse me, man, it's your turn. Your turn to share your words.
Sorry. Okay, it's okay. Well, I think these classes are very useful because most people who really want to speak English um, have never had the opportunity to keep an entire conversation for an hour. Yeah, because we supposed not to speak in Spanish. So some people would like to speak an hour or to listen in an hour in English and to be able to communicate and try to express in English. And we have been doing it for like 5 or 6 sessions. I can remember. This is like the sixth class.
Yeah,
So
Yes.
well, I think this it's something very useful. I'm honest. I kept conversations in English for years. So, but I understand people haven't. So it's very useful. I understand, and I, I, that's why I try like helping you if I can, if you want to ask.
I totally agree. I totally agree.
Yeah, it's very good.
Yes, very interesting activity. Thank you so much, guys and tutor.
Yeah. Well, my final words is I want to share an activity that I used to do alone. This is not about singing a song alone, as I previously asked Gisela. This is about listening. Uh, I already have said that I listen all the time, but I mean, what is different this time is how I listen. I need to say that I listen voices from all type of person because I, I like to imagine. I mean, what if a child asks me a question using his own vocabulary, his own idioms, his own expression? I won't be able to understand a child, and he's only trying to communicate. What if I don't can understand the child? I mean, and that's a simple communication. So that type of analysis make me revise about my learning process. I mean, what am I picking up? What am I bringing to, I mean, to my mind? So when I listen, I not only listen, I mean, I analyze the accent, the stress, I mean, the speaker, stress a noun or stress or make the force over a verb. Because depending on the force applied to the, I mean, to the word, depends the meaning. Depending, of course, also depending on who say the word, depends the meaning. So that's thing that we need to, I mean, start learning to analyze. That's my final words. That's what I wanted to share with you. Thank you very much for for your presence. Namaste. And have a good afternoon, rest of afternoon. Thank you.
Thank you.
Computer.
Bye,
Thank you,
everybody.
teacher.
Bye, ladies.
Take care.
Ladies,
Bye.
bye.
Great.
Bye here.
Bye,
Teacher,
guys.
bye guys. Bye teacher.
Bye.
Thank you, tutor. Goodbye.